So, some of you know and some of you do not know, I got had some bad mental health about 3 months ago. That's to the point where I had it sectioned for my own safety, and yeah. So that was like 3 months ago. So it's been a bit of a shit time, shit road back, but I am on the way back. And I was getting better. The reason I'm doing this video, there's a couple of reasons. I'm going to do another video at one point about all the "are you okay" hunt culture, because it is a dangerous thing to just ask someone if they're okay and then not follow through with it, and blah blah blah. But I'll get to that on another point. There's lots of points where on understanding someone's mental health, it's not quite as easy as just coming off a cuppa, blah blah blah, even though it's all the right intentions, and then how to spot warning signs, all that. I'm not onto that one today. I just wanted to start a journey of where I am. About 2 weeks ago, I just woke up one day and I said, right, I need to sort myself out. I was getting better out of hospital. I'm on medication, seen psychiatrist, seen therapist, done all that. But I was still like sluggish, and lethargic, and I wasn't really doing stuff. And then one day I just woke up and I went, right, I'm going to do a walk. A bit like that Tyson Fury one, if you ever watched this video. I went just going to do a walk, and I'll run it. And if I can't run it, I'll walk it. So did it, day 1, got out, walked it. Day 2, half run it, half walked it. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. I did 8 days in a row. The reason for this is because I'm not happy with the some of the tablets I'm on sertraline, 150 I'm on. Thiopin, 400 milligram, which is quite a high dose. Well, that keeps your mood stable. But it makes it, as I've been told by the psychiatrist, it blocks messages to your brain to tell you when you're hungry. So what you do, you eat loads and you eat loads of shit, like loads of shit. So I think before I had my meltdown and all this lot and stuff, I was 15.3. I'm now 16.6 with a big round belly. So I thought, no, I've got to do something. So I did that. Then it got to England-Croatia game, and then I stopped because I went out for England-Croatia game, and I've never got back up. Today, I thought, right, I need to get back on it, and I've got no motivation to do it all at all. Last night I had a really bad night. I had to take a couple of my lorazepams, which are like, what do they call them? Diazepams, those smaller, fast-acting ones. They knocked me straight asleep after about 45 minutes. So when I woke up today, I don't know whether I've just got no motivation because I had a shit night last night and I'm not feeling too cracking, or because them tablets knocked the fuck out of me. So I went to the gym today, but I think it's probably the worst gym session I've ever had in my life, ever. Just did about 3 things. I'm going to do 10 minutes on treadmill. I needed 7, and I just didn't feel it. I don't know, it's because some of the tablets obviously stop me getting angry and stuff, so my aggression in there when you're in gym, so I want to train and do this, or I don't know, it's just because of the lorazepam ones I took last night hanging on to today. Hopefully it's just that. But yeah, didn't feel right, didn't feel good, but I need to do it. I put myself in for tomorrow, so that's about positive, because I really enjoyed it today, didn't like it all, but at least it's a positive. I put myself back in tomorrow. But it's really hard because when you're trying to come out of stuff like this, and when you're down with it, mine wasn't stress or depression. I'll get into it more in another video, but mine was stress or depression. I've had something since I was younger called psychomythia, and anxiety, and I'll spot for anxiety another time as well, because that is just massive. What people don't understand, half of anxiety, I didn't. It's freaking massive, absolute massive. So yeah, so mine wasn't caused by stress or depression or anything like that, but everyone have their own thing that triggers them. But what the hardest bit is, and one of the hardest bits is when what I want to talk about today is when you come back. You come back and it's like you're not at the same place, so if you're like with me, I was in hospital for 3 weeks and I haven't been at work. So when you come back, your work life is further back than when you started. Even though my work's been great with me, some things your family and that could be further back. Your money wise, you're probably worse off because you've been off. So that's even worse off. And like me, my body wise, my body's been further back. So people think it's hard to come back, and it is because you're coming back and you've got to motivate yourself to come back at a stage further back than when you started. So you're not coming back and starting where you were when you had the meltdown. You're coming back 10 steps back, 20 steps back, 30 steps back. You're starting far further back than you did before, and it is really hard because you're trying to stay positive, bring yourself out of what you've been doing, but then start from a fucking further point back. And it is really difficult. One of the things this is why this video about it is I've started to get a big belly and I've never had one like that before, and it's getting to me stuff, and it's just getting that motivation. So I'll start videos, we'll go journey. I might put a picture on of how fat I am now, and just see, because obviously having targets, having especially when you put it out on social media and stuff like that, it'll inspire some people, and hopefully it'll make me want to train, and make me want to prove a point. If I can do it, other people can do it. But yeah, so this one's more about just getting up, getting out, doing it, even if you don't want to, and just people understanding that when you do suffer from mental health, you do suffer from stuff like this, you do start, when you come back, you start further back, and it's so hard because it takes you bumps and bumps just to get back to where you were in the first place, and in the first place is where you crashed anyway, so you need to get past that again. So you're going from there to there to there, and it's difficult. But yeah, I do want to do a few. I don't want to be one of these preaching fuckers who'll come on here and preach and stuff like this. But there is some misconceptions people get when trying to help people with mental health. Some misconceptions, and there is also the OK Hun Brigade. They can fucking do more damage than good, and just for anyone else feeling bad as well, what to do, when to spot it. I've pretty much done it all now. I've been to the hospital, I've had the crisis teams out, I've had the psychiatrists, I've had the doctors, I've had this psychological side of it. I've had them all now, so I can maybe give some advice on what people should do, because what you do need to do is, if you've got, I will just say it quickly in this one, if you do have bad mental health, you do need to do something about it before you melt down, because if you melt down and you're not in control of your own mind, that is when it goes peak time. That is when you're fucking in big trouble, like major. That is the worst. If you're down and thingy, but you're still starting to control your mind, and you can start yourself doing this and doing that, that's fine. When you lose control of your mind, like I did, you are not making decisions anymore, so you're putting your life in the hands of pretty much someone else. So I'll just leave it with that, and then we'll talk about it more on another occasion. But yeah, do not let it get to that stage. That's something I'll say. Right, I'll post a picture of where I'm at, and then hopefully, I don't know, should we say, give it a 3-month journey. Let's see if I can tie my laces again without fucking my belly getting in the way, or I've got one pair of jeans that fit me now. So either do this video or spend another 300 quid on a new wardrobe because it fits me. I'm a tight ass, so I'm going to do this video instead. But anyway, peace out. Hope it helps anyone who watches.